All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we now have switched cameras, so hopefully be able to bring you a higher quality image. Again, if there's we do apologize for any technical inconveniences we may have experienced in the last short while. We are doing our best here to bring you the coverage that we can. So at the moment now, it is definitely now or never for Daniel Chan. He's had an absolutely fantastic comeback in the second set to bring it to only 1 point difference. 18-19 down in this second set, 1 set to love down. This match is really heating up. It is having to really reach to get that one, Daniel, but came a little bit off balance right there. Let's see if Daniel can take advantage. Plays a fantastic drop shot to continue the rally. Oh, Daniel just hits it wide. It gives him match. That gives Kim match point. This is quite the rally. Neither opponent looking to make any errors. Daniel on his last life, perhaps. As Kim now has 2 match points to take this title. There's one of them. There's one down. So Daniel Chan back to 19. However, Kim still has 1 match point. Still has 1 match point to work with. And it lands in. That can only be put down to a misjudgment there from Daniel. Oh, what a way to end the final. I'm sure he'll be very, very disappointed. However, fantastic run into the final, 21-19 in that second game. So absolutely fantastic final from both men. Kim is your new champion here at the Irish Para Open. Well, I'm sure Daniel will be gutted. It was chatting to him in his interview. He was very keen to defend his title here this week, but unfortunately unable to do so. However, great final. He definitely put on a show for us. Looking stylish as always. And well done to Kim for getting that Irish Para Open crown.
Don't believe this interview. He's smart, he's fine, mate. Come on, keep it up.
Okay. So now I think we can going to switch over to the men's SS with a very technical procedure of simply turning the camera around. So it is currently 1 set all in this match, obviously very closely contested game, and a great shot there from the Englishman to bring it to a 6-2 lead in this third and deciding set. Nagar we've seen quite a lot of this week. Very world-class player, very accomplished in all 3 disciplines. World number 2, I believe, in the doubles. It looks to be limping a little bit here. So perhaps all of those match is perhaps catching up on him and is now 6-3 in the scoreline. So well done. And it's now, this brings it to 7-3 for the Englishman. Great shot there from Nagar, have to say. A little bit of a limp right there. Then just getting a quick mop of the floor. Again, just for safety first. I'm sure I actually think Nagar wouldn't actually mind that little break right there, given he seems to be struggling a little bit with his movement. Nice cross shot, drop shot there from Nagar, just too good for the Englishman. Great cross court. Nagar committing himself to the smash, but the Englishman able to hit that redirect, hit this one cross court to the open court for the winner. Again, great shot by the Englishman. However, so we can't help but notice that Nagar is not moving as smoothly as we're used to seeing. We're normally seeing him, movement being one of his primary strengths, how early he's able to get to the shuttle. But definitely being impaired a little bit here in this match. Nice. So that brings the score to 11-5 here in this third and deciding set. Commanding lead by Combs, the Englishman, in this decider. So it's been a very back and forth match. Just when we've joined it right here. It's be interesting to see if Nagar is able to come up with anything. If he's got anything left in the tank. Again, he's been doing very well. He's been going deep into the tournament in all three disciplines. So obviously he's played a lot of badminton in the last 5 days. So perhaps just running out of steam a little bit here in this decider. But at the same time, still a very talented, very dangerous player. And can never really be counted out. So, still all to do for the Englishman. Again, I'd like to welcome everyone watching on the YouTube live stream. A little bit of a improvised streaming setup today. We've had some technical difficulties at the National Indoor Arena today, not allowing us to use our usual multi-court streaming setup. A little bit of a miss hit there from the Englishman, maybe rushed it a little bit. But again, Combs has all of the momentum right now. Definitely looking in the driving seat in this third set. However, can never rule out Nagar's shot making ability. Oh, nice cross court drop shot from Combs right there, and it's good enough to get the winner. That change of direction enough to wrong foot his opponent. Again, Combs going for the flatter service, definitely trying to keep the pace. Anna just sits on the tape, thinks about going over before falling backwards.
आराम से खेलना भी स्पीड से
We've rotated the camera to the court. I think this is about as much rotation as we can get. I don't know if that... I'll rotate the camera to court 4. We'll see if we can move after this match. We'll see if we can move our camera over to court 4 again. Yeah, so we have the men's singles on there as well. So I'll do our best to bring you as much of that coverage as possible. I'll just I'll tweak it a little bit if we can. Yeah, we can get a little bit of court 4 in, but I think we're a little bit limited today, so we'll do our best to bring you this coverage. And fantastic match there by Com. Now with a 15-7 lead in this third and deciding set. Definitely thought that was going over, but just another unforced error from Negar. Obviously not moving very well at the moment. Seems to have picked up an injury, but again, as I said, he's played a lot of badminton in the last 5 days. One of the best players in the world. Definitely starting to look like his singles hopes could be coming to an end here. So that's 1 back for the Indian player. At a 8-17 deficit at the moment. It would take something special. And just unable to get to that. Unable to get to that drop shot. Just a little bit lackadaisical right there, and I feel this match could be done and dusted. Yeah, I feel it's just you might have just not seen it. It might have just been off the camera right there, but Negar just unable to really move right now. And there was 21-8, the final score in that decider, and fantastic effort from both gentlemen on this court right now. Well done to the Englishman Combs for that win, that Irish Power title, and again, hats off to Negar, our friend from India. Fantastic effort this week, has to be said. Has played a lot of badminton, a truly world-class player, and we're glad to see him attending our tournaments here in Ireland. So he can definitely be proud of himself. He's put in a great effort, giving 100% this week, and hopefully we will see him back in the future. So after the conclusion of that match, I will see what matches that we can bring you next. I think we will be going back to we might have to go back to the wheelchair match on court number 1. As I said, at the moment we're a little limited as to what courts we can cover just with our, as I say, our improv setup. So I will see if I can bring you some action from that court. And we'll have to bear with me while I try and not smash the equipment here. Wow, turning the camera around. And here we go. We are now back. We are now back with the women's wheelchair match. Sorry about the delay. Again, we are working with a little bit of an improv setup here. So at the minute we have the Switzerland and Japanese affair again. Again, great to see. We have a very large Japanese turnout in the Irish Para Open this year. I believe this is an Olympic, Para-Olympic qualifying event. So we naturally see quite a few international players turning out for this one, trying to get those ranking points and trying to get those all-important seeding places for the World Championships, which is in Switzerland at the end of August, I believe. So watch out for that one if you're looking to see what tournaments are coming up for your viewing pleasure. That would definitely be one to get a hold of. So at the minute, 10-9 to the Swiss at the moment. She just about manages to get there, and the Swiss puts it away with the smash, bringing her to 11-9. A very small lead at the moment. So only 2 points in it. Not a lot to choose from. Definitely anyone's game. Again, always interested. I would love to be a fly on the wall for a lot of these team talks, just to see what these coaches are saying to their players at this high level. In a para final with Olympic points on the line, potential World Championships seeding positions. So Satomi from Japan with a little bit of work to do. Opting for the flick serve this time. Nice return there from the Japanese counterpart. Again, the drop shot in wheelchair badminton is so effective. You'll generally see most of the damage in a point being done with an effective drop shot. Again, you'll see a lot of clears as well. So clears is basically like that's like the territory battle. So each player is trying to force their opponent deeper into the court to open up the front, where they can then employ their drop shots and net game that typically will win most of the points. Very flat serve there from the Japanese player. Just landing short there on that drop shot. We've seen a couple of very good shots from the Japanese player in a row. This one just landing a little bit short. A little bit short from the Japanese player right there, giving her Swiss opponent the small advantage. With a great drop shot. No, to bring her back in. And we go for the spin just for style. And that drop shot just lands short. Just landing short here. A little bit loose on that drop shot. And again, going for the spin. Haven't seen many players this week actually use that on her backhand side at the front of the court, opting to do a full spin in her wheelchair in order to get herself back into position. Looks great, I have to say. So hopefully we see a little bit more of that. And wrestling back a point lead here at 14-16 to the Swiss player. Just a little bit of a readjustment going on here before change of the shuttle. Getting back to this match. Throwing in the short serve there. It's probably the first short serve we've seen in our coverage thus far. That's really short. The Swiss player able to hit the smash and get the point. Again, we see that unusual technique, the spin again, and goes for the round. Oh, just a little bit of a misjudgment. As good as the spins look in the chair, we all love seeing it. Maybe disoriented herself a little bit, causing her to misjudge that lift and leave it as it dropped in. Again, that one landing comfortably in. Don't think the Swiss player quite has her bearings at the moment. This brings the score back to 15 all. And the Japanese player seemingly a little bit more dialed in on her judgment as that one drifts wide. Oh, fantastic shot, fantastic court awareness there by the Swiss player. Seen the Japanese player starting to creep back a little bit and is able to play a drop shot to her opponent's forehand front corner to get the win. A little bit loose on that drop shot, however, still able to get back. Again, opting for to rotate the chair entirely in order to get herself back into position quicker. Very effective and also looks great. So we're happy to have her continue to do this. Now 1 point advantage for the Swiss, 17-16. Oh, that one's just drifting wide. That 1 point lead has now switched in favor of the Japanese player, 18-17. And the Swiss player just doesn't seem to have found her bearings on this match. Just a few misjudgments, leaving a few shots that ended up dropping in, and a few shots of her own that have drifted wide. I think it's been the only difference in this match. So now the Japanese player, Satomi, has carved herself out 3 set points at 20-17. 17 here in this first set. And it lands in great precision there from the Japanese player. Again, lovely to see a little bow every time they step off the court. Nice little touch, very nice to see. So again, I hope all of you are on YouTube are enjoying the improvised commentary today. I think we've had some technical issues with the National Indoor Arena today, meaning that we are unable to use our normal streaming setup that you have been enjoying over the last 4 days, and we have had to be a little bit creative in what we're doing right now. Some people, some iPads have been drafted in, and I think while that one is individual, I will swivel around. You can't really see, but we have we have both wheelchair 1 and wheelchair 2 finals on at the moment, and of course both of them are actually in an interval, of course, as I turn the camera around at the moment. But we'll do my best to bring you the action from what we can at the minute. So here we will move back to our court number 1 final. The first set going to the Japanese player Satomi. Oh, that's a big reach from Satomi. Unable to get enough distance on her clear though, and the Swiss player able to easily put that one away. So 1-1 here in this second set. 1 set to love to the Japanese player Satomi. It's a nice drop shot there from the Swiss player. A little bit high on that one, inviting the more aggressive block from the Japanese player and leaving herself open at the back. Again, fantastic length from Satomi at the moment. Yeah, Satomi building up a small lead at the start of this set. However, that is definitely the lead that she was looking for. This is exactly how she would have wanted to start off this second set. Really give herself a cushion. Karen having to really stretch again, opting to turn around and face the other way in order to try to hit that shot. Unfortunately not working off. Not able to pull it off at this time. Good judgment there from Karen this time around from the Swiss player. Has misjudged a few on this side of the court, but seems to be finding her range again. And landing in. As I say that, she misjudges another one at the back line. Again, just a little too good there from Satomi. Again, these drop shots of her proving very effective. Again, pinpoint accuracy here from the Japanese player has really painted these lines in this final. So really playing some excellent stuff. Oh, nice counter there from Karen. Definitely not wanting to go down without a fight. However, she needs to get a bit of momentum here at a 6-point deficit. Again, just these drop shots proving just a little bit too good from Satomi for her Swedish counterpart. And again, just seeing that drop shot being so effective to bring it for a very commanding lead here at 11-3. Definitely lots to do for the Swiss player. She definitely would need a run of points coming sooner rather than later. Ideally at the start of this second interval, the second half of this set. Well, starting things off in exactly the way she needed to. As we pointed out there during the break, definitely needs a bit of a surge in points. That looks wide. So close though, just tried to be a little bit too precise with that serve. Nice little bit of deception right there from Satomi, faking as if she was going to play the drop shot to bring her opponent forward, and then flicking it over her head to win the point. Oh, fantastic shot there by the Swiss. Fantastic shot by Karen. Well played by the Swiss player right there, getting the unforced error and clawing back another point. Still unable to consistently close this 6-point deficit, however. And it just got a little bit bigger. A little bit high on that drop shot from Satomi, but she gets away with it. I think she knows it. I think she's smiling. She knows that drop shot was a little bit too high, but able to pull it out of the bag. I don't know if you can pick it up on the cameras, but I'm sure all the ladies watching notice Satomi has a glittering bow in her hair, looking very stylish. Nice drop shot there from Satomi, and Karen unable to get much distance on that clear, and unfortunately unable to retrieve that drop shot, which Satomi able to extend her lead to 10 points. Oh no! Satomi had the easy kill, but took it much too casual. Ends up hitting it into the net. Now, if you're going to hit it into the net, doing it when you have a 10-point lead is definitely the time to do it. Oh, fantastic awareness there from Satomi, noticing the rotation of her Swiss counterpart and able to put it to the front backhand corner right behind her opponent. Oh, did her utmost to reach that one, Satomi, but even going practically horizontal in her chair is unable to reach that one. So well played to her Swiss counterpart, who really is kind of do or die at this stage. 9-point deficit, 18 points to 9 in favor of the Japanese player. That's a really good drop shot from Satomi. Having to dig this one out though. Great smash from the Swiss player, clawing one of those valuable points back. Definitely needs to go on a bit of a run of points here if she's to stay in this final. At one set down, 18 to 10 down. Oh, I think she was thinking about that one too much. It looked like she was trying to fake because she was going to clear and then hit a drop shot. Just mistiming that one, hitting it into the net. Again, the smash in wheelchair badminton is such a gamble. You have to really commit so much energy and so much of your position to hitting the smash. To generate, if your opponent returns it, if they return it anywhere in court, the chances are it's going to be very difficult to get to, as we've seen right there. Little smile from Karen as she saw the shuttle drop right in front of her and was unable to do anything about it after committing to the smash. Just landing short on that particular occasion. But had many good drop shots in this rally. It's natural that not all of them will pay off. And that is that fantastic final here between these two ladies. Well played from Karen from Switzerland. A really good effort. She's had a really good tournament, but then hats off to Satomi of Japan. Another in a long list of high quality Japanese players that are present here in the Irish Para Open. It is fantastic. It is great to see such a great turnout and such quality players here at the games this year. So now that that particular match is finished, they're currently, both of the matches at the courts right next to me have finished, so we will give you a panoramic view of the hall for a moment, just while we are waiting for from Jezer. We got a comment for court 4, so let me see if I can bring you some footage of that. Okay, that might be as good as that might be as good as it gets as far as getting you to court 4. Let's have a look at that one. And yeah, so we can get a little bit of court 4 action right here. Thank you for your comment. Yep, there we go. So yes, we have. So we have the men's singles SL4 final. Lucas Mazur of France against Suhas Yathrija of India. Still in the first game. I will see if I can bring you a score here. Current points, yes, I'll see if I can bring you a score. It looks, it is 13 points to 12 to the Indian player. Service over, 13 all. I see a comment asking for wheelchair court 2. I will do my best to bring you more wheelchair action. I think we've had one request to watch a bit of this men's single, so what we're going to do is, yeah, I think on that on the wheelchair court number 2, it is 14-5, I believe, to the Japanese player. Just looking across to see if I can see what score it is. And that shuttle has just landed in, so that brings it to apologies, sorry, it's 15-5, I believe, to the player from Thailand. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with this men's singles match to the conclusion of the first set, and then we'll be moving. Then I will move the camera across and see if I can get some more of the wheelchair match. Both wheelchair courts for you guys. Again, apologies, we are not using, due to the issues at the National Indoor Arena, we are not able to use our usual multi-court streaming setup. So a bit of an improv streaming setup here today. So I will do my best to bring you what coverage we have. Oh, fantastic net kill there by the Indian player. The Frenchman Mazir Bouri, the world number 1. So obviously a very tough opponent. However, getting another little mop down right here. I believe on the wheelchair 2 final, it is 18-6 to the Taiwanese player. Amoy over her Japanese opponent Yuma, sorry. So I think that one looks like Thailand will be taking home that medal today in the women's wheelchair 2 final. Very one-sided in that third and deciding game. Well, the Yuma has just brought 1 point back, so we'd need to see a big surge from her if we were to see a offset turnaround in that set. But back to this one, fantastic drop shot. Oh, it kisses the tape and goes over for the Frenchman, giving the India player virtually no chance of returning that. Oh, great anticipation there from Suez. And able to come forward and get that kill, put that away. So currently, I'll just get you an updated score on this one. If the scoreboard is an awkward angle for me where I'm standing. So it's currently 19-18 to the Frenchman, to Lucas. Over Suhas of India. So 20 game point. I get you, if you're here wondering what the cheering is on the other court, Amoy from Thailand has clinched that final set in the wheelchair 2 against her Japanese opponent, Yuma Yamazaki. So well played to both ladies in that final. So Suas making a fight back right here. He is not giving up this set. He is not giving up this set easily. Little bit of gamesmanship here going on. Personally, I quite enjoy this part of the sport, but each to their own. Indian player, I think, not happy how long his French opponent is taking between points. Oh, fantastic shot. That brings it back to 18-20. He's saved 2 set points already. 2 more to go, however. 2 more set points for the Frenchman. Flick serves a little bit short there, however, manages to keep himself in the rally. Still the Frenchman being the more aggressive of the two. A little bit loose on that drop shot. Turns out to be too loose. The Frenchman taking that opening set. 21-19. Fantastic opening set from these two gentlemen. So while they are in their interval, I will swivel the camera around to see if I can get you more action from the wheelchair men's doubles final. Every time I change the camera, I have to very deftly negotiate the pole. Glad no one is filming me trying to move around this thing. What? There we go. That is a much better angle for you guys. Much better angle for you guys right there. So we have the final in the wheelchair 1, wheelchair 2. So we have Jung-Jun Kim and Sam Seok Lee of Korea. And then we have Kon P. Kanok, Chachi, and Afishat Sampradit of Thailand. A little bit, both of the Taiwanese players going through that one and leaving the space open on the wing. The Koreans exploit. And of course, just as we switch across, they go to the interval. Taz commented, please resuming live stream on the other courts. I don't believe, at the moment, we are unable to live stream on all of the courts as normal because we've had the National Indoor Arena has been having some technical difficulties today. And due to those difficulties, we are unable to use our usual streaming setup. Normally we would have at least 4 courts live streaming at once for your viewing pleasure. However, due to, as I said before, due to these technical difficulties, we are unable to bring these courts to you, unfortunately. We are doing we have a bit of an improvised stream here. We're trying to bring you what we can. But yeah, we're very unfortunately we're very limited today in what we can bring you. So we're doing our best to bring you coverage from my one camera that I'm working with. So apologies again for that one, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best for you, and I'll keep you up to date here with as many of matches as I can down here in the trenches. So it is currently So it is currently 15-5 to the Korean pair. Very dominant start right here, have to say. So at the end of this game, what I can do is I can turn the camera around again to go back to our court number 4. We had our men's SL4 men's singles final. A little bit of a scramble here from the Korean pair. However, the Taiwanese pair unable to keep that one in. Unable to keep that one in, and that brings up 17-5. Getting absolutely the Koreans off to a blistering start. With shots like that, who can blame them? Cross-court slice into the tram lines. Just proving a little bit too good for the Taiwanese pair in this case. Just landing short right there, unfortunately, for the Taiwanese pair. As I normally pride myself on getting back to people's comments as quick as possible in chat, but again, just with these technical issues, I apologize if I'm a little slower replying to comments and things, but I will do my best with what I've got in order to keep up to date with your comments. So very comfortable opening set there for the Koreans. Korean have probably some of the best wheelchair players in the world. I have to say, I believe from chatting to Bobby Griffin yesterday, we had the pleasure to. Taz, yeah, I know it's not fair. Oh, Jay asking who won the first set in court number 4. That would be the Frenchman. So Lucas Mazur won the first set in on court number 4. Jay. I know, Chaz, it isn't fair. It is not fair at all. We're quite disappointed in these technical difficulties the arena is having, but we're doing our best to bring you what coverage we can.
Second game. Last ball. Game. It's over. One left.
So we have a request to go to court 4. I'll see if I can swivel around in a moment. I'll just check the score on that one. So it is currently
It's over. 1-2.
just trying to get it is Suhas is on 4 points. Just can't see the other side of the scoreboard at this where I'm sitting. That one just so the Frenchman is 7-4 up. Yes, I will move the camera around. I have to, as I say, between these, I have to reposition myself. It is quite awkward, so give me one moment and then. What is that? There we go. So we will finish this set on court number 4, and then we will see about bringing you some action from the other courts if we can. So still a bit of an ongoing debate, I think. I think Sue is still not happy with how long Lucas is taking between points. Really good net exchange there from Suez. Really good net exchange. Coming off the batter, able to put that one away for the easy kill. Somehow Lucas managing to retrieve these shots. Extremely high level match right here. Looked to be a really good slice from Lucas, just tried to be a little too cute with the angle. Ended up making the unforced error. And both players happy for a little bit of a respite right there. Thank the umpire, and here we have a yellow card for Lucas Mazur for time wasting. The score, Suez, our Indian player, has 6 points, and the person holding the score has her hand over the other one. 9. So it is 9-6 to Lucas on that court. Sanja. Oh, fantastic play here by the Frenchman, but just pushing that one wide. So that brings Suez up to 7 points. Nice drop shot there from Suez. A great net exchange. Just too good for Lucas. Too good for the Frenchman. And Suez just on a little run of points here. Got some momentum. Go Suez. Issue. Sindhu. Comments in the chat. Great to see you are enjoying this. Yeah, we're bringing you the doing my best to bring you what coverage we have. Just landing outside, unfortunately for Suez. That brings up 11 for Lucas. So the score is the 11-9 to Lucas Mazur of France in this second set. So currently Suez is 1 set to love down. So we have quite the battle in the men's singles final SL4 here between Lucas Mazur of France and Suez Raj. Taz, yes, we have technical issues. The National Indoor Arena is having some electrical issues, I believe, today. So unfortunately, we are unable to use our regular streaming setup, which is why we only have 1 court, and it is quite an improvised setup we have here at the moment. So normally we would have at least 4 courts live streaming for you guys, plus 1 of myself commentating, but unfortunately unable to do that as of right now. Oh yeah. Great. Oh, Taz, no need to be sorry. No need to be sorry at all. It is not your fault. It is obviously not your fault, Taz. So no need to be sorry. We're trying to bring you the best coverage we can. And yes, you're correct. We have technical issues, but yeah, no need to be sorry. Just happy to have you. Happy that you're still deciding to watch this, despite the issues. And fantastic cross-court smash there from the Frenchman. Bring it to 13-9. Score in court 4, it is 13-9 to Lucas Mazur of France. For Sanjana. I'll try to keep I'll do my best to keep you updated on the score. I just updated you on the wheelchair men's doubles final. Kim and Lee have taken the final 21-6, 21-13. So it's currently 14-10 to the Frenchman. Well, thank you, Issue, for updating the score as well in chat. Always appreciated. Nice to see you helping me out. It's currently 15-11 to the Frenchman. Oh, very nice drop shot there from Suis. Great judgment there from Suis, pouring back one of these points, bringing it to 12-15. Issue with the smiley face. Great to see you're having fun. Great to see you're enjoying our somewhat more limited coverage than normal. Great interception there from Suis. Oh, a little bit slack there from the Frenchman. That brings the score back to 14-15. Starting to make a bit of a comeback. Yeah, you heard from the players, that is correct. After that, it became live streaming only for this court. Yes. Tomoyuki, you are 100% correct. I believe it was some power issues. It was a power issue at the National Indoor Arena. So, yes, we were in momentary darkness this morning. So, it took us a little while to get things back up and running. And then we had to improvise with our streaming services, which is why we only have one court as opposed to the usual 4. So Ito, where are you currently watching this from? Always interested to know where our viewers are watching from. So currently 17-15 to the Frenchman. Fantastic play from Suis right there. I don't think Suis has actually been ahead in this match. Frenchman again wanting something mopped, but again I think he's probably just trying to get more of a break. Shua watching from India. Well, Issue, welcome. We're very glad to have you. You know, it's the referee has already carded the Frenchman. Viewership right here. Well, hopefully it'll bring you some. Hopefully your countryman will be able to bring this to a third set. He's on the right track. He's 16-17. Oh, unfortunately, unable to convert that one right there. So it brings it 18-16 to the Frenchman. I'm sure the crowd watching on YouTube will hope that Suis can bring this to a third set. So we'll be cheering him on in this case. Oh, just cannot afford those errors at this stage of the match. So 19-16 to the world number 1 Frenchman. Oh, fantastic drop shot there from Chua. A nice clip smash. Just too good from the Frenchman right there. Chua's doing everything right, but just the overpowered by the Frenchman. Bringing it to 20, match point 16. Saying when can we watch live court number 4 final? At the minute, this is the court number 4 final that we are currently watching. Nice drop shot and well left. That was a brave leave. It was very brave to leave a shot on match point, but the Frenchman Mazur still has 3 match points. Nice little back and forth action right there. Oh no! Oh, serious with the unforced error. Serious, no, not like this, not like this. Fantastic effort there from Sirius. Well done. 21-17 in the end for the Frenchman. So Lucas Mazur takes this final over Sirius, 21-19, 21-17. That was quite the final, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we bring you as much coverage of that as possible. No problem, Jay. So at the moment, we will now be switching over to our some ladies doubles, as we have that right next to us, and also I think we have some home interest with Isaac Daglish and Niall Niall is from Ireland, sorry, and Isaac is from England. They're in the men's doubles final against the Hong Kong pair. At the moment, I think due to saying in full view of court 4, at the moment we will be unable to bring you full view because we're having technical difficulties, or the National Indoor Arena, they're having issues with their electricity, so we're unable to bring you our usual streaming setup today. So we're having to improv a little bit, so we at the moment only have one camera. Lucas, congratulations, Lucas. Yes, Ishu, you did spell Lucas's name right. Well done. But yes, well played to Sirius. He did really well right there. He's had a really good tournament. I'm sure we were all hoping, though, that he could bring it to a third and final set. But unfortunately, the Frenchman proving just a little bit too strong. Oh, and yes, as I was saying, we don't have full court views at the moment due to the electricity issues that the National Indoor Arena has been having today. So trying to bring you the coverage as best we can from our improv setup. So at the moment, doing what we can. So we following this ladies doubles match. The Peru and American pair of Flores and Valley against the Polish Bartruz and Miguel. All this, yeah. Saying it no problem at all. It is a very natural question to ask when we don't quite have our full stream set up, which we normally do. I believe we are as disappointed as anybody. I was thoroughly enjoying commentating this week, and I was very much looking forward to commentating on all of the finals today and bringing you as much of that coverage as I possibly could. But as they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So in this current match, the American and Peruvian pair have taken the first set, 21-19, over their Polish counterparts, and are, so I believe after this ladies doubles set, we will bring you coverage from the ladies doubles wheelchair final, and they're just warming up on court right now, so we will do our best to see what coverage of that we can bring you. It's an all Japanese affair, as the Japanese have had quite a strong showing this year's Irish Para Open, which is great to see. Code 1, please. Let me score. So here we now have the final of the ladies doubles wheelchair match. So I think we, again, I've quite limited feedback right now, but I think we had a little bit of a connectivity issue right there. I know the feed on my phone, which I'm currently using to read your comments. I think it went down momentarily, so I think we're back in action. But yes, currently, fantastic shot from Fouquet there with the into the space, working the opening. It's currently 2-1 to the pair of Ogura and Fouquet. Great flat exchange there from Satomi, the ladies singles champion. Obviously trying to make it a double today. Nice clear from Satomi. Well left, good judgment there. From Yamazaki, who is also in the other final of the wheelchair 2, just outside. So it brings it 4-2. Another one drifts long from the pair of Fuki and Ogura. Sorry. Apologies for that one. Oh. That one, I think, just lands short. Nope, I was incorrect. So that brings it to score to 3-5 for the pair of Fouquet and Ogura. Oh, both Japanese players leaving that one down the middle, leaving it for each other. And just to keep you updated on the men's doubles, it is currently 9-10 to the pair from Hong Kong in the second set. The pair from Hong Kong, 1 set to love up. Umam, my man, it's good to see you back. Good to see you back watching our coverage. So basically, why only one camera? Well, let me tell you, the National Indoor Arena is having electricity issues today. So we are unable to use our current streaming setup. So normally we would have all 4 courts live streamed plus the multi-court stream that I commentate on. However, due to the electricity issues, we are unable to use that setup. So we've drafted in people's personal iPads and things to bring you some coverage. So at the moment we only have 1 live stream going. So sorry to say, but you are stuck with me. You guys are stuck listening to me. Unless, of course, you want to hit the mute button, which I will fully understand. I will not hold it against you. I will not be offended. But yes, Umam, that is why, due to electricity issues in the National Indoor Arena, we are unable to bring you multi-court coverage today, sadly. So I hope that answers your question, Umam. I'm glad to see you back. Glad to see you back with us. Score on court 4. I don't know if I'll say it again. So it is currently 12-9, 12 points to 9 to the pair from Hong Kong. Yes, Umam, it is needless to say, it has been quite the eventful morning. We were in darkness for a moment, complete darkness in the hall, but things are up and running again. Nice little net exchange right there. Again, the net play being so important in wheelchair badminton. So currently 10 points to 6 for the pair of Satomi and Yamazaki over Ogura and Fuke. Nice little drop shot from Fuke right there in front of Satomi for the winner. So Ole, just to keep you updated again, it is currently 13 points to 10 for the pair from Hong Kong over Niall and Isaac in the men's doubles SS final. And that brings up the interval. So 11-7 to the pair of Satomi and Yamazaki over Fuke and Ogura of Japan. So an all Japanese final, obviously, in this one, in the wheelchair women's doubles. So I hope everybody watching the YouTube stream is enjoying themselves. Again, this is not the usual coverage we would bring you, however, we are doing our utmost. But we still hope that wherever you're watching, I believe we had a assortment of players, of fans from India watching, especially during the men's singles final we brought to you on court 4 earlier. And just guessing from the names, we have a number of, a couple of Japanese fans as well, which is always great to see, as they have such a range of good players playing here at the arena today. So as I say, obviously an all Japanese final. So please, Satomi, if you're still watching, you didn't tell me where you're watching from. Oh, the score please. The score please in this match is currently 11-7. So it's 11 points to the pair in the red that are serving of Satomi and Yamazaki. So you'll probably hear me referring him to the red and white pair from now on. It's probably easier from your visuals, as we don't have our usual scores and names in overlays for this. So 12-7 to the pair in red. I think we have a broken racket. We actually have a broken racket on court. Interesting to see how this one pans out. So currently the racket of Yamazaki is broken. During that point, but they still... Ole is asking the stats on Hele's match. Hele is currently 1 set to love up against her Indian opponent, Liani. So Hele won the first set 21-14 and is currently 2 points to 3 down. So make that 3-all at the moment in the second set. A nice drop shot right there from Yamazaki. Brings it to 15-7 to the pair in red. Oh, a bit of a misjudgment there from Yamazaki. My Japanese isn't very good, but it was a call from Satomi right there. I don't know if that was a call to leave it or not, but Ole, no problem at all. If you want another update at any point, just drop a comment, and I will do my best to keep you updated. So no problem at all, Ole. Just let us know if you want more, and I can look. I'm standing in the middle of the courts really, on someone's iPad, looking at your comments on my phone. So like I say, a bit of an improv setup today, but I will do what I can. It's currently 4-6. Hele is 4-6 down. Ollie, is it safe to say you're a Norwegian supporter? Another fantastic shot there from Fuke of Japan. Brings him to 17-9. A little bit far behind in this current match, but still all to play for. Satomi with the unforced error. Not much we can say about that one. So the men's doubles match has now concluded. Unfortunately for the home players, Niall and Isaac, unable to match the prowess of the pair of Chu and Wong from Hong Kong, losing 21-12, 21-13 in 2 straight sets. But however, I'm sure everyone will be very happy with their performances. Fantastic tournament for all 4 of those men there. Oh, it's your sister? Oh my goodness. Well, then I will have to do my best to keep you updated. I'm sorry we're unable to bring you any closer coverage of this match, but I tell you what, at the interval on this set, once this first set concludes, on the wheelchair match, I will swivel the camera around so we can at least see a little bit of that ladies singles, and then once this wheelchair match second set continues, I'll move the camera back around. So I will see what I can do for you then. I'll see what I can do for you then, Ole, and I hope all the best. I hope your sister does well. She's currently doing quite well, so though I think her Indian opponent is coming back. She's currently Hele is currently 11-4 down in the second set, so she has some work to do in that one. So 19-11 here in this ladies doubles. A little bit loose on that drop shot, and Ogura is unable to get there. Unable to get to that drop shot. It's a very good shot from her right there. Nice drop shot there from Ogura. Fuke having to pick that one up. Oh. Fuke trying to move backwards as fast as possible right there to pick that one up, but unable to. So just while that interval is going on, oops, sugar, it helps if I don't kick the camera over. I will move the camera over to the other ladies singles court that's going on. So Ole, let's see if we can get a little bit of your sister's singles match in here while the ladies wheelchair match is on hold, or between games. So Ole, just to update you, LA is currently 14-9 down to Lenny of India. So one set to love up, however, has all to do right here in this second set. That one just lands in, unfortunately, for the Norwegian. Bring it 6-point deficit, 16-10. So what we can do is we can watch this ladies singles to the conclusion of this set, and then I will switch back over to our ladies wheelchair match. Currently 18-10 to the Indian player. LA has all work to do. Oh, nice drop shot though from LA. So currently 12-19 the score in this ladies singles. Oh, miss hit there from Hele. It's a great high serve there from the Indian player. Really tight net shot. Hele's really going to have to move. Yeah, unfortunately, just a little bit too good from the Indian player there, and that brings up that second set. So that is one set all in that ladies singles, and so Liani of India took that second set 21 points to 12. So now I'll be moving back over to our coverage of the ladies doubles wheelchair final. I have to now definitely move around this iPad again. So let us. There we go. I am many things, but a cameraman I am not, as you can no doubt see. Muji, yes, there we go. Moving it over to, moving it back to court 1 for your viewing pleasure. Keeping an eye on this ladies singles match. Oh, sorry, not ladies singles, ladies doubles. So the pair in red, Satomi and Yamazaki, took the first set 21-11 quite comfortably, and then over Fuke and Ogura. Fuke with a little bit of a little bit of uncharacteristic shot right into the net there. A little bit of confusion right there in the white Japanese camp. Sorry you lost the score. It is currently 5-all. So the pair in red, Satomi and Yamazaki, took the first set 21-11 and are now winning 6-5 here in the second set. Muji, if that answers your question on the score, if you caught it that time. Whoa! Another collision with our TVs. I'm sure our tech guy will be a good thing he didn't see that. So Satomi swinging and actually missing that shuttle, but it lands out. So I guess all is well that ends well. Getting a little pat on the head of encouragement from Yamazaki, her opponent, or her partner, sorry. So it brings it back to 6-all. Sorry, now 7-6 to the red Japanese pair. A little bit of a slip right there from Yamazaki, but Fuke just puts it wide. Feel there was an opening there, just unable to keep the drop shot in. So Satomi to serve right here, and that's comfortably long. But I suppose if you're going to make an unforced error on your serve, 9-7, up 1 set to love up is the time to do it. Again, another little bit of almost a slip from Yamazaki there. The score is currently 10-8 to the Japanese pair in red. Pair of Satomi and Yamazaki. Fantastic drop shot there from Ogura. And it lands just in. Fantastic placement right there from Satomi with that clear up the middle of the court. So currently that brings it to 11-9. And while they're taking a short break, I will move the camera around to our other court of the ladies singles. And then do not worry if you're watching. Once the ladies doubles resumes, I will move the camera right back. So do not worry. Do not panic. So currently, the Lena of India is 11-4 up in this third and deciding set. So Hele of Norway won the first set, 21-14. Then Liani won the second, 21-12, and is now 11-4 up in the third. So again, of course, they now have a break, and we will be moving right back across to the ladies wheelchair match over here. There we go. You can see quite the, we pan around quickly just to see quite the crowd forming around this ladies doubles match. So I hope that camera angle is all right for you guys. Again, I'm not a, that seems to be all right there. Muji Gongon, no problem at all. Doing what we can, doing our best to bring you the coverage that we can based on this current setup. So I don't know if one nice person in chat in the live stream could tell me if are you able to hear me okay? Like, how is the audio when I'm speaking? As in, because we don't have any equipment here, there's nothing we can do to test. So I could be talking to myself here for the last 3 hours for all I know. Oh, good at deciding to come across and take that one, and then switching sides, but Fuke unable to get across in time in order to take that. Score on court number 4 from Hilde. It is currently 11 points to Liane and 8 points to Hele. So it's 12 now to Liane of India over Hele of Norway on 8 points. So Hilde, I hope that answers your question. And again, Hilde, if you want another update at any point, please let me know. I'm more than happy to make sure that you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are having as good a time watching as possible. Fantastic shot there from Satomi. Really good drop shot. Finding the space. Okay, needs to move, and she is unable to get forward in time for that shot. Unfortunately for the pair in white, it is now 17 points to 10 to the Japanese pair in red. Starting to look quite dominant in this match. Don't know if there's a way back for Fuke and Ogura. But fantastic play. Great play from Ogura right there with the drop shot and the push. Just, however, it landing wide, unable to capitalize on all of her good work. My man. So the score in the men's doubles, it is currently, you're not going to like this, it is currently to 12 points to 11 for Azir and Chia. Actually, sorry, just an update, you will like this a little better. It is currently 12 points all in the Oktila and Sagoi match. So I'll try to keep you as well, updated on that match. But again, if you want an update, please do let me know in chat and I will do my best. I can give you an update. So do not worry about prompting me. So currently this one is 19-13 to the pair in red. The Japanese pair in red looking very dominant in this match at the moment. This one just drifting wide. So that gives Fuke and Ogura one more point back in this match. However, at 19, you feel that this could be perhaps too little, too late. Well left there from Ogura. Very well left. Umam, okay with the smiley face. No problem, Umam. Thanks for, good to see you again. Good to see you back. And unfortunately, I'll just update you in that India versus Norway, Liana versus Hele. Liana has won that match 21-11 in the third. So Hele took the first 21-14, then Liana took the next two games 21-12, 21-11 to take that final. So well done to both ladies in that match. Oh, great work from Yamazaki right there, and that brings it to 21-15 and the match. So well done to all four ladies on court. A great tournament from them all, and then another, needless to say, another great performance from the Japanese players. So the pair in red, as you look at it on your screen, taking that one, Satomi and Yamazaki taking that 21-11, 21-15 over their fellow country women Fuke and Ogura. And at the moment, that puts us in a difficult position, because at the minute where I'm standing with the camera and the live stream, there currently is no matches on right next to us. So I will swivel the camera around to give you a panoramic view of the hall, and we can watch a bit of the men's doubles, albeit from a distance. So currently that concludes the wheelchair matches for today. So what I'm going to do is see if I can find a way to move the camera. I will need to Muji Gongon. Thanks live. No problem. Muji, where are you watching from? Or where are you from yourself? Always very curious to know where our interests are. So I think we have another match coming on here on court number 4. It looks to be we have a ladies doubles. Just checking. Just going to check this camera one more time. Court number 5, please. From Ito. A little bit of an issue with that, Ito. Unfortunately, I'm at the moment unable to move. However, considering that the wheelchair matches have concluded, I'm going to see if I can get my tech guy's attention and see if there's any way to move our live stream in order to get court number 4 in, because that men's doubles looks fantastic. So Tomoyuki Ito, I will do my utmost here. I'm seeing if I can get the attention of a tech guy. Fortunately, at the moment, I'm unable to move the current stand that we're on. But I'll see if I can get his attention here, and we will see what we can do. So Ito, where are you watching from, or where are you from yourself again? Here, do you have any people you're supporting in particular in this tournament? So I have messaged our tech guy, and we're going to see what we can do, as we're now going to get a lot of people walking in front of our camera, because it looks like they're going to start setting up for the presentations. So this is going to get interesting, people. This is definitely going to get interesting. I have no idea how we're going to manage this. However, I know that we are very resourceful here at Badminton Ireland, and we will work with what we can in order to bring you our coverage. I wonder if, just looking at our equipment, I'm trying to work out. Tomoyuki Ito, you're from Japan. Well, konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Nihongo benkyo shitemasu. So welcome, you're welcome to the stream. And I'm glad to have such I wonder if I can, I'd have to unplug some stuff, and let me tell you, it's going to get risky. If I start unplugging stuff for this stand, it's going to get risky. So I might roll the dice here. My Japanese is good. Muji Gongon. You're also Japanese. Ito, don't be too impressed. My Japanese at Nihongo Sukushi. So I only speak a little. Like Nansai desu ka? Sanju Sansai. Very basic phrases. So again, I'm going to work with my. I might get in a little bit of trouble here with some of these. So if the electricity goes off in the building again, you will know it's probably my fault. Right. So this cable is connected, and that actually. Sorry about the wobbling cameras. I'm currently trying to undo a lot of stuff on the camera itself so we can move it up to this court, and we will be taking you on a little journey, it seems. So yeah, apologies for any movement in the cameras right now. I'm currently trying to untangle quite a few wires at the moment in order to get this camera to be more mobile. Right, okay, that's sorry guys. Sumimasen, as they would say, I guess. You know what? I don't know what that is. Don't really know what that is, guys. If I'm plugging stuff, I don't know what it is. So nothing appears to have cut off unplugging that, so I think we're okay there. Okay, so all right, I think we might be in business. I'm very Genki Pai at the moment, very Genki Pai. I think, is that how you say it? Genki Pai. So Uma, I'm hoping the Indonesians are world champion. Are you just hoping that are you just rooting against Chea again? Does Chea owe you money or something? It seems no matter what match you're playing in, you're rooting against Chea. So this is going to be risky, guys, but let's go for a little walk. So we're going on a little walk right here. So this is a first for Badminton Ireland. We are moving the cameras live as I'm talking to you, so please bear with me for any sort of interference you might see. So I'm going to move back a little bit right here, so see if we can get you the best view of the court right here. And I'll apologize for any noise. At the moment. You know what? I might be able to move back a little further. How is that camera angle for everyone in the chat? I can maybe move over a little bit more. Umam, you're such a character. How is that? Is that camera angle okay for everybody in the chat? Oh, really good net exchange right there from the Indonesian pair. Well, Uma, right, let's get you up to date on these scores. So the Indonesian pair took the first game 21-19, and it is now 2-1, sorry, to the Indonesian pair here in the third set. So really good doubles final unfolding right here for you guys. Again, anybody, I also do some live streaming of my own, sometimes computer games, sometimes sports, and hopefully in the future I will be traveling actually in a couple months to Japan. So Ito and Muji, no doubt you might be interested in some of my content. So I am on Twitter and Instagram as Hendo Live, Hendo Live, Live. So hopefully we're doing I do some gaming content, some sports content, and hopefully some content. I'll actually hopefully be moving to Japan at some point. So some content on Japanese culture and stuff. So if you're interested. But yes, Ito, thank you for moving. Yes, it was quite the, it was a bit of a gamble, but let's hope it pays off. Let's hope it pays off here. So I hope the camera angle's okay for you guys. It's on short notice, I think. Uman, beat Malone, please. Yes, I'm sure you're rooting for the Indonesians over the Malaysians again. However, I can see very closely contested match. Oh, fantastic shot there from the Indonesian player, jumping out at the net, hitting it cross court down, drop shot. Umam, you are quite the entertainment, I have to say. So it's currently 6-4 to the Malaysians in this second set. And the Indonesians taking the first set, 21-19. Oh, very good attack there from the Indonesian player coming forward to the net. Not giving his opponents any chance. So Ito, Kyo no tenki wa dou desu ka? Same question for Muji. Kyo no tenki wa dou desu ka? So currently 8-6. Very quick, very back and forth match. Points swinging either way, and what an interception from the Indonesian player. Oh, nice drop shot, and oh, Malaysian is unable to get there.
9-6.
So currently 7-9. Make that 10-7 to the Indonesian pair. One more point would bring them to the interval. Not to be this time. The Japanese weather has much rain with cloudy weather. What is the? I believe there's a rainy season in Japan. Is it rainy season in Japan yet? It's a tsuyo. Is that how you say it? Leia with the comment. I am unfortunately. Okay, no, Umam, you've got the response. I was going to say to Leia, I do not understand what she's saying, but Umam, you once again have my back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for handling that comment for me. Or anyone who's Japanese in the chat, how do you say rain in Japanese? Is it amen? Fantastic back and forth here in this men's doubles. Though the Indonesians just looking a little bit sharper, just looking a tiny bit better. Now it's time. Yes, now it is time for the rainy season, says Ito. Did I pronounce the word for rainy season correct? Tsuyu, is that how you say it? Rain equals ame. Ame? I think that's right. Excuse me. Uma, maybe you have to learn Banasa. Yes, I will add it to my list of languages. I'll add it to my list of languages to learn. Bahasa, is that the official language? What is that the official language in Indonesia? Oh, again, this Indonesian pair just looking a little bit too strong for their Malaysian opponents. However, very high level of play all around here. So Umam says rain equals hujan. Thank you very much, Umam. Very much appreciate it. I'm always trying to learn. Very interested in new cultures. So I'm glad you guys are joining us and having such a good time. He was a little bit short from the Indonesians, but somehow able. Oh, he tries to through the legs trick shot. Unfortunately, as much as the crowd enjoy that, it is just a little bit too much. Unable to pull that one off. So, Ito, how would you say like that match is good in Japanese? Something like korewa ski desu, something like that. That I like, or it's roughly translated. Korewa ski desu. And Umam, same question for you. How would you say that I like this match or we like this match in a Bahasa? I'm very interested to know. And if you're all enjoying the chat, please consider dropping a subscription also to Badminton Ireland, or if you're interested in content that I produce. I do some computer game, video gaming, I do some IRL streams and sports. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Hendo Live, HENDO Live, LIVE. Bahasa is Indonesian language. Yes, Umam. I thought it would be. I'm presuming, as obviously if you speak it and you're from Indonesia, but I didn't want to presume. But thank you very much for clearing that up. Now that I know that. Really good flat exchange right here from both pairs. Malaysians ending up having to play defense most of it. Oh, fantastic kill there by the Indonesian player, bringing the score to 18-14. Oh, a bit of a mishit there from the Malaysian pairs. They cannot afford to have errors like that at this stage of the match. It is 19 points to 14, and oh, mishit there by the Indonesian player. Well, I suppose if you're going to have a mishit like that, being ahead and one setup is not a bad time to do it. Oh, fantastic reverse slice from the Indonesian, setting up the easy net kill for his partner. We now have match point. We have 5 match points for the Indonesian pair. Really good rally here from the Indonesian pair, not giving up lightly, but oh, Malaysia really putting them to the test. Just shows how high standard in this, and just an unforced error there from the Indonesian player. So that is 1 match point saved. However, they still have 4 in the bag. They still have 4 match points to take this in 2 straight sets. To sweat a little bit, that is 2 match points saved from the Malaysians. Fantastic flick serve, and that is 3 match points saved from the Malaysians. 2 left. Knee points left. Match points left. Game, set, and match. What a final. What a final between these 2 doubles pairs. 21-19, 21-19. I believe we still have 1 final left. I'm going to try to manage 3 pieces of equipment in my hands at one time, and actually move this camera around to get the ladies doubles final. Move this a little bit more. Move this down. Just going to change this camera angle a little bit to make sure you guys get the back of the court. Okay, that seems all right. We'll go with that. We will go with that. So here we have in this match the English and Egyptian pair of Bedford and Yasmin Essa won the first 21-16 and are 14-7 up in the second against the Ukrainian and Polish pair of Bunjinka and Kozlova. Yasmin just fresh airing that shot. She had her name in lights. She was looking to get that kill, but just unfortunately mistiming it. On it lands in. You could hear the frame of the racket, but I guess if you paid for the entire racket, you may as well use it. What's the... Yeah, I don't know what the confusion was right there, but it seems we have switched. So we now have 16-8 for the English and Egyptian pair. So Umam, if you're still watching, how do you say thank you in Bahasa in Indonesian, your Indonesian language? Or anyone else who's Indonesian or knows the answer, how do you say thank you in Bahasa? Great shot there from Rebecca Bedford. And only 19-18 up in this second set. There's not much that the Polish and Ukrainian duo can do to combat this onslaught from the Egyptian and English pair. Nice backhand from Yasmin right there, a little countered. Oh, it's going to be difficult to take it out of that corner. And Rebecca pushes it long there. However, 11 match points right here. Could be a little bit too much for these two ladies to come back from, but still well played to all. And just over her head. And that brings up game, set, and match. For that final. And now we'll be moving across. So we have another we'll move across. We have a men's doubles that are currently warming up on court number 5. We'll bring you some action of that action there in a moment. So at the moment, that is what we have. That is what we have warming up right now. So I think all the courts are currently vacant. I think there's a small break, and before the next, not a break, sorry, we're just waiting for the next round of matches to be called onto court. So we are going to see who is up next. We've even in the men's doubles SL3. We have an all-Indian affair. And the players are being called to be ready at this time. Clearly, these Indian players all know each other, play against each other week in, week out. It can sometimes be difficult playing your fellow countrymen when you know them this intimately. So we'll see, we'll bring you, once we get all courts underway, we will then be taking comments, we will take requests from the chat of what matches you yourselves would like to watch, as ultimately this is the reason that we do this, is for you guys, so it only makes sense that you guys would have a say what match you want me to cover. Again, At the moment, this is the only match on court, so we'll be following the All Indian affair. Current score is 1-all. Very early into the match, I believe we have another women's doubles walking on the court at the moment. So we'll be taking requests of which match you would like to see. Great return net shot there to go quick, very quick 4-1 lead, I have to say. So Bhagat choosing to lift off straight off the serve, happy, confident in his defense. Nice jump smash from Bhagat. Right there. A little bit too casual on that net shot. Getting the unforced error. Nice cross-court smash, I have to say, right there. And Sakar with that cross-court winner. Nice drop shot there from Sakar and finished it off with the smash. Oh, tried to go in for the spin backhand. Unfortunately, as good as it looked, wasn't able to pull it off this time. So sick. Makes it 7-5 in this opening set. Just long on that occasion. Currently at 7-all. So managing to bring this match back to 8-all, what looked like this could be a very back and forth affair. Oh, nice drop shot there from Taran. Nice cross-court shot, just a little bit too loose at the net. (10-9) small lead. I think it'll be a big psychological battle. Oh, yes. That is the interval. 11-9. Very little to choose between these two pairs at this point in time. Sakar and Bhagat looked like they had started, after getting off to a poor start, were beginning to play their way back into the match, but a few unforced errors at the end there just led them to trail at 11 here. think it's about 60, the men's singles. So 10-11, still only 1 point in it. Very difficult to get any sort of tell which way this match is going to go. Oh, nice drop shot there. It's really back and forth match. By God, having to reach to get that drop shot. But he manages to get it. Oh, smash. Proving just a little bit too strong there. From the tallest, I believe the tallest Indian player on court. Oh, Taran taking a swipe at that one. Luckily he missed though because it ended up going long. A little bit of a miss hit right there. Not the time for shots like that, I feel. Brilliant little touch shot there. Oh, Sakar found the space but just was unable to get it over the net. Whoops, sorry. Apologies for the momentary legends has not been average, but we do appreciate it. And we're back in action. So we have the ladies doubles has kicked off on the other and our adjacent court number 4, so we'll be moving to cover that one when this has finished. Yeah. Sorry for that momentary lapse. We are now back in action, and we join the action at 7-1. Sorry, the team of Indian team of Sekar. We have on this side of the court. Huh? Currently, the score is 8-4 to the team of Sakar. Oh, Bagat just with the mistake into the net. They've done all the hard work in that rally to work the opening, and unfortunately just managed to hit it into the net. The crowd definitely getting very the French duo in the ladies doubles final next to us, but we will bring you that after the conclusion of this men's. Women's doubles score, yes, Gmo currently 17-10 to the Indonesian pair. So the French are down 17 points to 10. Conclusion of the men's doubles here on court number. So currently men's doubles. So I hope that answers your. Yeah, just to update you, Mo, the Indonesian pair have in the first 21 over the French counterpart. Oh, that shot just gone out from one. Nice shot right there. Oh, you missed there, Sakar. In this for like the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell him, yeah. I think we're back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Again, apologies for the delays in the stream. One of the few technical difficulties we've been having today. Women's double, Taz, women's double score is currently 1-love to the French pair over the Indonesians. However, the Indonesian pair took the first set, 21 points to 11. Taz, I hope that answered your question. Into the women's double on the conclusion of this doubles here. So 14 points to 16 here. Give Natish to come back in the second set in order into that straight. My little. Thanks, off voice. No problem. No problem, Taz. Doing what we can to bring you coverage today with all our difficulties. So 19 points to 15. Look, be going. And if this match goes to a third during the interval, I will move. Oh, great shot from the Tish right there at the net. Helped of course by his teammate Tom. So what we'll do is, while they're in the interval, we will move across to court to the women's doubles here. And court number 4. Currently the score here is 8 points to 6 for our Indonesian pair. Well left. Well left by our French counterpart. Brings it to 7. And that now brings it to 8 all. just wide. Really nice drop shot there to bring that to 11-8. Quite the turnaround there in the second set for the French duo over their Indonesian counterpart. No problem, Mo. Glad to have you with us. So you know why they're on their interval. I will move back to the men's doubles. Sorry for the jerkiness right there. A great shot there from Nitish. Oh ho! Bagat not taking any prisoners on that last shot. Great fast pace rally right here. Having to dig that one out, play defense. Oh, he's able to turn. Oh, great deception there from Tarn. And able to put that one away. Creates the opening for himself and puts it on the floor. And one of the French players almost running over a chair on the other court. We'll bring that match to you just after this men's doubles. Purba is asking for the live women's doubles. Yes, we have the live women's doubles. We will move across to that court. And once this men's doubles gets to 11, I will move across and then we will cover the ladies doubles. Currently it is 8 points to 1 right now, so perhaps in a few points. Taz +1 to Purba. Okay, I will get my camera and I will move across to cover the ladies doubles here. So currently in the men's doubles it is 8-2. Mo, okay guys, I get the message. Allow me to move this camera here 2 seconds. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. There's the ladies doubles for you guys. Perfect, no problem guys. No problem Taz, no problem at all. So currently just update you on the score. It is currently 15 points to 13 to the French in this second set. Now the Indonesian pair won the first set, 21 points to 11. Oh, great smash there from Oktila from Indonesia. Monica, I'll keep you updated on the men's doubles in a moment. Once the ladies doubles gets to 11, I will then switch back to the men's doubles for a few points, and then I think we have Yeah, Taz pointed out, I think there's quite a few people who want to watch the ladies doubles. So what we will do is, when the ladies doubles have a break, and also it's the third set of the ladies doubles, so when we have a break in the ladies, we will move back across to watch the men's final. Mo, time for ladies now. Agreed. And that brings up, so just to update you, in the men's doubles, it is currently 11-6 in the third set to Nitish and Taran. Monica, yes, no problem, and I will do my best to keep you updated on the score. And Monica, if ever you you just want to know the score, if I haven't said it in a while, please just drop a comment in the chat, and I will update you. Don't worry about prompting me. Do not worry. Oh, nice cross-court shot there from the Indonesian lady. Oh, the French pair just seem to have ran out a little bit of steam. So unfortunately, our 19-16 down. Oh, just a little bit of a miss time there. So it hands a point back to the French duo. It is now 17 points to 9. Oh, really good shot there from the Indonesians. That brings up 19 points to 17. Sorry, 20. This is match point here for the Indonesian pair. Oh, really good scrap there from Noel. Apologies. That is one match point saved from the French pair. The score currently is 18 points to 20, so the Indonesians still have 2 match points. Oh no. Oh, that is so unfortunate for the French duo for the match to end like that. So that is it. That is the match over in the ladies doubles. So Indonesian pair are your women's doubles champions, taking the match in a score of 21-11, 21-18 here in this ladies doubles final. So thank you all for commenting on the ladies doubles. We brought you, I wish I could have brought you more. So they were a little limited today, so I will now be switching over. Yes, Indonesians are doing very, very well in this championship, so that's 4 of them. So I'll now be just moving the camera around to our men's doubles. So in the men's doubles, it is currently 15-8 to Nitish and Taran. They're in the yellow t-shirts, just for any neutrals. Gmo, thanks for comments. No problem. I do love the interaction. Any stream that I do live, I do encourage people to comment, and I do try to facilitate to make your viewing better, as that is currently why I do this. So thank you all for commenting, everyone who did. I do my best to bring the most enjoyable viewership to you that I can. So very back and forth rallies right here. So Purba has come at this all-man double. Yes, this men's is all Indian, so it's an all-Indian final. India has a very strong showing at this year's Irish Para Games, Badminton Open. Lots of very strong players from India in all categories. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That brings it back to 11-16. Now bring it to 12-16. Starting to creep back into this match. So 17 points to 12. Is it about to 18? Yes, it is. 18 points to 12. The Indian pair starting to run away with this one a little bit. Bit of a clash of rackets right there. None seem to be broken, however. Oh, really nice drop shot there. And it lands in. The smash lands in. It was more of a kind of a punch clear in the end, but it all counts. It all counts. So getting to the business end of this set, and this is the last match on court for us today. Just taking this opportunity, perhaps stalling a little bit of time just to stem the momentum. Of their opponents right now, trying to get a little bit of a breather as they've been definitely getting the best of the recent points. Tomoyuki Ito Oktila also has 3 crowns this time. Yes, she has done fantastic in this tournament. Again, Indonesia have a very, very strong showing as well, and I'm sure she'll be one to watch going into the World Championships in Switzerland in August. Oh, good smash there. Bringing it now to 17-18. Yes, she is the best player from Indonesia. Burba, you are definitely right there. She is a fantastic player. And these guys are making a real comeback right here. They're now in the lead, 19 points to 18. Oh, how on earth did he get that one back? And it lands in. That brings it to 19 points all. Brings up match point here. Only one though, so it's still anyone's game. Great drop shot. That brings it back to 20 all. Oh, fantastic flick there then from Natish. Oh, unfortunately, tried to be a little bit too tight with that drop shot. Gives their opponents another match point. 20-21 in this set. Match point. And they managed to save another one, bringing it to 21 all. How on earth did he get that smash back? Let's just hope he's all right. A little bit of a technical issue. Very proficiently made it to his chair. I think I'm one like, I definitely would not have that balance. So we have 22-21. So after this short break, just to tile players, just to tile down and compose themselves again. We have another match point for Sakar and Bagat. And this, I believe, is our last match of the day. So once this concludes, we will also be concluding our coverage of the finals of the Para-Irish Opens. And it's been a fantastic 5 days of competition, and I'm really, really glad that those of you have stuck with us and have hopefully enjoyed all of the competition. So Aruba, Indonesia, the best in this tournament. They definitely have proved themselves to be fantastic players. And we will be looking forward to seeing all of the Indonesian players at the World Championships in August in Switzerland. And there we go, game, set, and match there for Bagat and Sakar. 21-13, 18-21, 21-23. So fantastic match, and thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. This will now be concluding our live stream coverage of the Irish Para-Badminton tournament. So we thank you very much for joining us for the week, and we have had a fantastic time having you. So please enjoy the rest of your weekends, and hopefully see you at any future events, and that you will have enjoyed watching the Para-Irish Open, and hopefully encourage you to watch other Para-Badminton events. I think it's a fantastic sport, so hopefully we're doing our best here to help grow the sport and help the players get more exposure and things. So thank you very much for joining, and have a great weekend, and I will hopefully see you in future tournaments. Thank you very much.